This one is Knack. It's like the core game that you need in order to play is like 4 gigs, and then there's another 34 gig download. I haven't finished the 34 gig download yet. But as you can see, it's estimated to be a while. That's actually not the right estimation. It should really only be 3 hours. But we have to do something really quick. We're gonna pause. Pause that download. And we're just gonna see what this is all about. You know, get our first impressions of the game. I know that Knack has been out for a while, but I don't know what it is or what it's about. I'm gonna go ahead and start it on normal difficulty. Title for PS4. It looks like a cartoon 40K ripoff so far.
This record was taken just 2 days ago in the Highland Crags. It seems the goblins there have progressed from being a minor nuisance to somehow being able to take down a highly fortified outpost. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. And Doctor, thank you for hosting this gathering. How did these goblins progress in such a short time from bows and arrows to tanks and guns? Where are they based? And how can we remove the threat they pose? We must immediately mount an expedition to discover whatever we can. Do we have any volunteers?
The Crags, huh? That's deep in Goblin country. I can get you all in. I'm less sure I can get you all out again.
Victor.
Victor Industries welcomes the opportunity to field test the latest model of our security robots.
While human strength is, of course, desirable, the expedition will need something far more powerful to take on those goblin weapons.
Is this a choice I'm going to get to make, or is it
the
going to be a
high-tech
game
armaments
that's
of these
just
robots
about
should prove invaluable in accomplishing the mission. Any other volunteers?
the different competitions?
Well then, it seems Ryder and Victor will be our expeditionary force. Yes, Doctor?
Before any final decision is made, I would like to show you all a little something I've been working on. Come!
Uncle!
Hey, how you been?
Good. The doctor keeps me busy, though.
Oh?
I gotta go set up. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Begin.
Some decent
slowly,
PS4
buddy.
launch
You'll be fine.
graphics. Kind of looks like a commercial for a freemium app.
What you see before you is my ultimate creation, Knack.
So the right stick gives you kind of a dodge. Square is your standard attack. Triangle does nothing. X is jump.
As you all know,
You
the
can do a
foundation
jump
of our
attack.
society is these relics. the mysterious remnants of some unknown civilization that power our machines and make our way of life possible.
Double jump. So he gets like a little bigger every time you pick something up. He's just getting a little bigger each time.
Excavate the relics from deep underground, then use them to power our cars, our planes, our generators. The discovery of this source of perpetual energy has changed our lives completely.
And every time they hit you, you get a little smaller. It's good to know.
I have spent decades learning the secrets of the relics and how to bring them to consciousness. The result is Knack, a living, thinking, breathing creature.
Oh, I got zapped.
Knack, pick up those relics. As you can see, Knack is capable of explosive growth.
The guy one-hit me with a Nito attack. Good old tutorial. Jerks.
Knack, shrink down and go through that duct. Knack can power up by absorbing the energy contained within sunstones. Once energized, he can release the power of the sunstones explosively as a massive shockwave. Knack, use the shockwave to take out those robots' shields. As you can see, the shockwave can destroy multiple targets at once. Again using the sunstones. Knack can also use the power of the sunstones to transform himself into a storm of relics. Now, Knack, show them what your storm attack can do to those enemies. As you have seen, Knack is able to use the energy contained within the sunstones to augment his already formidable powers.
Most impressive, Doctor. You call it Knack, is that right?
Actually, I call myself Knack.
Impressive. He seems a little delicate to me. When we go after the goblins, we'll face challenges far deadlier than those slow-moving buckets of bolts.
What exactly are you getting at, Victor?
Well, I brought a few of my security robots with me. If Knack can get by those, then I'll grant he has a place in the expedition.
Can do. Let's take this to the garden. There's a bit more room.
So, you think Knack can do it?
We'll see now, won't we?
Using the power of the Sunstones, Knack can also blast distant targets with a barrage of relics. This blast attack is even capable of striking multiple targets at once.
I don't know what a secret door looks like. So far, this is pretty decent. You know, it seems like a pretty standard third-person action RPG. The growth rate thing, being a sphere that controls parts, is pretty cool. We all know what broken-looking concrete does. The amount of crystals that he gets for getting the little ones just makes it seem like the little ones shouldn't even matter. I guess they'll probably be all over the place in the woods, but... Sure. That's a big box. Oh, we got each other. He is pretty fragile. Okay, good. It at least saves that I've been in there. So that the wall goes back up, but the chest stays open. Both of you guys.
Next.
Two at a time, huh? Oh, you've got a beam too. I grew up in the beam era. Guy gets pretty beefy. Is that another battery? So the parts increase your overall health and the percentage of health that you have.
Sorry.
This game doesn't really forgive you messing up and getting hit, that's for sure.
So, Victor, you still think I'm too delicate?
It seems the doctor will be joining us after all.
But you want him to come, and you want him to bring Knack.
What a wonderful demonstration, Doctor. Yes, Knack must join us in our expedition.
That wasn't nefarious whispering if I ever saw it.
I wonder what Charlotte would have thought of Knack if she were still around. Come on, Doc. Let's go.
Hurry up, lad. We don't have all day.
Hey, Doc. Thanks for looking after my nephew. He's growing up so fast.
Frankly, Ryder, it was easier when he was younger. Now he wants to know how and why and debate everything. It's really quite trying at times.
It sounds like you need a break. Why don't you let me take him for a few days?
Oh, he's all yours.
Lucas! Just you and me again. Now, the tracks from those goblin tanks should still be visible. So keep a sharp lookout.
Well, Knack, let the adventure begin.
I can't wait.
Well, my dear, wish us luck.
Starboard side! I can see the tanks!
That's the old crag mine. It's huge in there. Tunnels go on for miles. No telling what the goblins are up to. Let's land and take a closer look on foot.
They've barricaded the entrance quite thoroughly. We'll need to find another way in.
Splitting up should make that faster. Perhaps north, east, and west through the forest.
We'll take the forest. Come on, Knack. Be on guard, Knack. These woods are full of dangerous creatures.
So far, it's a pretty neat game. Graphics aren't bad, you know. They were trying to showcase the PS4's graphics when this title launched, but it's definitely a break from what I'm used to for the games I've been playing lately, for sure. Reminds me of like Spyro and Spyro and Crash Bandicoot is what this reminds me of. Unique enemies, kind of a unique artistic look. 3D platformer.
Look, there's an old structure with some relics in it.
Now let's go break that. Get bigger. What if I like gotta get big in every episode? Oops. Or every level. Start off small and have to build up. You'd think like the doctor would have thought like, you know what I should do is just bring a bunch of these with me everywhere so he can just be indestructible. Turret birds. The Madagascar turret bird. There's the broken thing. Yeah. Should do that. There's something back there.
Knack, those traps mean that there are goblins around. Watch your step.
Oh man. Suicide beetles. part for him to start killing the smaller stuff pretty quickly. Just close the distance with those traps seems to be a good way of dealing with them. That's exactly what happened to me last time. Didn't learn my lesson. Oh, that was dumb. Freaking app. I think I'm gonna be too busy to have today. Ouch. Oh, I got wrecked. Ah, this whole room again. Alright. Get out of my way. If I could keep from getting killed, I'd start getting bigger. Okay, so the suicide beetles don't hurt each other. That's good to know. And that arrow guy is the priority. Man, every time.
Doctor, I found another entrance to the mine.
Good job, Knack. Hold on, I'm almost there. No.
They dug these tunnels 100 years ago, looking for relics. They found a lot of them back in the day, but this mine is nearly completely tapped out now.
It would seem that being aggressive with these big guys just isn't the best idea. Oh, but he gets dizzy.
For some reason, relics are always found in buildings like this. But is it even a building? There's no door. No one human ever lived there.
It's the goblin tanks. We got ahead of them somehow.
The road's too old to take much more of that pounding.
Well, this looks like this is where the game's starting. Excuse me, pardon me. That was quick. Oh, okay, so a little more careful than that. Whatever. Oh, he still got me. There we go.
Thanks, Knack. Control room. There's no relics left in that generator, though.
Just a sec, Doc. I'll get the lights on for you. Let's go.
Well, I was big for a second. Now that it's open, can I come take my stuff back? No.
Now this is more like it. Do you know that I found you in a cave just like this? You see that pedestal? You find one of these caves, like as not, there's a pedestal with nothing on top. But once, oh, this was about 20 years ago now, I found a cave that was different. It is said that these places were once alive, that the relics flocked like birds within them. But no one in generations had ever seen it so. Until then, on the pedestal was a glowing orb, and around it spun a constellation of gold and red and blue. I held out my hand, I don't know why, and the orb came to me. It took many years to unlock the secret of the orb and strengthen its power 100-fold. But at last, I solved the puzzle. And the result was you. Hey, let's go take a closer look, huh?
I think I smell a boss fight coming up. Oh, that guy bullseyed me. That was neat. Oops.
Stay back. You okay, Doc?
Never better.
Oh, dang, I didn't notice that stuff fell out from under me. Stupid bugs. Ouch. Just running around getting my ass kicked. Ooh. Think I have a club and a bow. Man, you really gotta be careful of those dudes with bows.
That type of rock is very slippery.
We hit each other. Must have been a card. Oh. Wow, that guy hit me and got me in one hit too. I guess these guys just get me in one hit when I'm this small. Oh, that's exactly what happened the first time I got to that spot. Not as many hidden doors as I'd like there to be. Either that or they're very well hidden. Oh, what a waste.
It's blocked. We'll have to go back the way we came.
Uh-oh. The security robot's a jerk. The company is bad guys. That nefarious whispering sure came to fruition. Trying to capture me with laser nets. Boy, they're just not very good though, are they? Jerk. Come on, I dare ya.
I thought I heard noises in here. Is everyone all right?
Your robots attacked us.
Really? They must have thought you were goblins. Terribly sorry. I'll check their programming.
Not to worry, Victor. I picked up a few relics in the process, so I can't say I'm too broken up about it.
There's a draft coming from this direction. Let's go take a look.
It's a bit drafty in here.
Really, there's no sense in going into a mine with our force of numbers. You never know what you'll meet. Goblins, guardians. The greater the treasure, the greater the risk. I started out by creating mining robots. It's so much easier to go down and retrieve the relics if you have superior firepower. From there, I branched out into security robots. The concept is the same. It's just that the attachments are
It sounds like this is leading up to an evil monologue. Thumbs up this video if you think it's leading to an evil monologue.
as you were.
This low on health this whole time, or did I just get hit by all that stuff? Parts economy sucks. You don't ever get more parts or the power crystals. I'd use my specials a lot more often if there was some more of those things laying around.
That's it. We found the goblin hideout. Ryder, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Doc.
We found a goblin village. Looks like the one we're after. Head due north from our landing spot about 10 clicks and meet us there.
Roger that. See you there.
That's it? You didn't tell him how to get through the mine.
Oh, with his skills, he'll beat us there. Even if he has to climb 5 mountain peaks to do it. Nearly there, Knack.
Ready.
I've called the rest of my troops. I'll see you outside the village.
Boss fight! Come on, give me a boss fight. It's a lot of health you lose from taking a hit.
Knack, would you get this elevator going again?
Really? Nothing I like more than finally being big and then being small again.
The goblin village is across this lake and up that cliff. We're almost there.
Good thing I'm small. I'd hate for this to be, like, cooler than beetles and stuff. Fucking Pokemon-looking birds. Wonder why it doesn't kill the birds. Little turret birds. They're like Zelda. Those little Zelda turrets. Guy could just run up and just boot him, but he's gonna leave it to me. Oh, I thought I had jumped over that. Darn. Pretty close to dead. I was trying to group them up so I could just knock them out quick, and it didn't work that way. I'll just do it that way. Just kill them as quickly as possible. For normal, you take a lot of damage when you take a hit in this game. Oh, actually, I'm sitting here remembering, like, the glory days of Crash Bandicoot when you die in, like, one hit. Unless you had the mask. Or parts of the mask. Looks like a... no, it's not. F you too, bugs. They shoot quickly. Yeah, this is definitely, you know, like, Spyro-ish. Imagine if I was in, like, 5th or 6th grade. I'd love to love this game. Pick up the thing. Find all the parts. Oh! That was lucky. I could have jumped that. That was just a small little cliff edge. Hey, man. My name's Cole. Not a pile of rocks, I'm a living being. One thing, slippery surfaces, doesn't matter what game they're in, they suck. Every single game ever that had slippery surfaces, the part with slippery surfaces is just annoying. It's not more fun. Of course, the exception could be like Crash Bandicoot when you're riding the little polar bear thing, escaping from the big polar bear or from the killer whale. That makes sense. Yep, not dealing with it. None of this looks like a hidden door. That's a bummer. I'd like a hidden door. Go find some more parts. Obvious Pokemon used Whirlwind Attack. Do not jump towards archers. Oh, I thought I killed that guy. Dang it. Birds. Freaking archers are worse than the dudes that are big. Suppose I could use my special a little more often. Oh, nicely done. Dang. Predicted the shit out of me.
almost there. We can check out the Goblin Fort from the top of that rise.
I'm just waiting for this dude to get killed.
Maybe I should spend a little more time staying in shape.
Get iced.
A little less time inventing things like you.
Gonna get iced by that evil corporation guy. Because I noticed in progress you cannot proceed beyond this point. Alright, well, there's first impressions of Knack. 1 1/4 hours in a little bit. We'll probably broadcast some more. If you want some more of this game, subscribe. And we'll get back on it. I actually kind of like this game. It's very Spyro-y, Crash Bandicoot, sort of has the feeling of the mid to late 90s 3D platformer games. Same artistic style, it seems, just upgraded quite a bit. I definitely feel like Naughty Dog could have made this game, you know, like that company that made those others. Anyway, pretty good game. I'll probably get back to it. If you want to see more, like and subscribe.